Yo, what's up guys, it is your boy FIFA Jordan HD here, or Jordan, and today guys I am bringing you a top 5 beast cheap BPL strikers. So they're going to be the bestest, you could say, is that even a word, bestest, I don't know, the best 5 cheapest BPL strikers. So these strikers are better than Lukaku, Harry Kane. They're not going to be as expensive as Ibra, Aguero, Inform Sanchez, all those like Diego Costa, so cut those guys out. But from under them, these 5 players are the best strikers and you need to buy them. So basically I'm just going to be explaining why they're good, what are their advantages, what are their disadvantages, and then after that I'll be showing you a few highlights and just explaining why you need to buy these players. All these players are really cheap guys, and I recommend all these players to try them all out. They're all really cheap. I bought them for I think nothing over 2,000 coins. So yeah, as I said, try them out, see which one you like, and yeah, I recommend them all. I might be missing a few other players, but in my opinion, these 5 are the best in the BPL besides Aguero, etc. But yeah. So for the first player in this top 5 BPL cheap strikers that I recommend you using for your team, even in FUT Champions guys, all these strikers are really good and are really effective, but the best one out of the 5 is Musa, in my opinion. 78 rated Musa, really broken. He's up there like Zlatan and Aguero. Everyone knows how good he is. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know how good he is out there, but he's got 93 pace, 76 shot, 82 dribbling. Not the best of passing, but in game you don't even realize how bad his passing is. Not the best defending, but he's a striker guys. He's in front of everyone while he's defending. Physical, lacks a bit of physical, but again he's really small. He's what, 5'9", so you can't really expect him to be the most physical player if he's really skinny and really small. But 4-star skill moves, love using his skill moves. 3-star weak foot, he can bang with his left or right foot guys. He can he's just really quick guys. I find him, if you place him up top and you just threw ball to him on the ground or over the top, I find him really effective. And his shot, he's so good at one-on-ones. He's got a decent long shot, got good dribbling. The passing, 65, not the best, but I said in-game guys, I don't know why in-game it feels like it's actually 80 or something. Defending, relaxed defending out of all the stats. Physical, again, he's the most physical player out of all these 5 players, and for some reason he's got one of the lowest as well. But yeah, it's got the lowest, so I don't know why. His card's broken. Every stat is amazing besides defending, but who defends with a striker? But yeah. So the second player in this team, which is basically the mini version of Diego Costa, a cheaper version, is Batshuayi. Got good pace like Costa, 83 in the 80s. Got good shotting, Costa has 82, he's got 80. Passing, 59 guys. I don't know how he is that low of passing, but again, you don't recognize this in a game. As long as you can pass straight face to face or a through ball or something, it doesn't really affect him. And if you have midfielders with good passing, again, it doesn't really affect him. 73 physical, a really strong, tall, he's 6'1" guys, a really strong, tall, physical player. Shrugs everyone off the ball, no one can push him off the ball, even Smalling, Koscielny, are versus top defenders, and this guy has played amazing against them. He's got really good dribbling. As I said guys, he's basically a mini version of Diego Costa. If you want a cheap player, not the fastest, doesn't have 90 pace like all the other guys, but again, 83 pace isn't that slow. He's basically a version of Lukaku, but I find him better than Lukaku. I don't know why, but he is so effective. I was playing with Belgium against my friend, and I played Lukaku from the 75 minute. He didn't score anything for me. He created a few opportunities, but Batshuayi, I brought him on the last few minutes. He scored 2 or 3 goals for me. He's so good guys. Again, a mini version of Diego Costa. If you want a player like that, like Ibra, Diego Costa, Morata, if you want a player who's not the fastest but really tall and really physical, this is the guy. He's cheap guys. I bought him for what, 950 coins. He has 4-star weak foot, so he can bang with his left or right foot. He has medium low work rates, not the best, but again guys, he's such a beast. He plays a bit like more back. He's not like one of those strikers like Musa and like all the other guys that like playing up top. He can play a bit like back on like a false 9 or something in like a center forward position, but if you have like fast wingers, you can cross it in, you can header it. He's just such an amazing card. 3-star skill moves. Again, doesn't have the best of skill moves, but he can still do like the main ones like ball rolls and like step overs and stuff like that, but he can't do like Ronaldo and Neymar do. But again, doesn't really affect him. He's such a beast player, and I recommend this guy. I really actually recommend him. Probably easily top 3 in this top 5. Okay, so for the third player in this top 5 is probably one of the top 3 best. These aren't in order from Musa to Batshuayi to Wilson, Rashford, Gray. These aren't in order. I just put them in random order, but I find Wilson so effective. Once you see these highlights, you can like tell he's probably scored like the best goals out of all of them. He's fast. He's strong, he's got good dribbling, he's got good shot, he's got good passing. Like 63 passing isn't that good, but in game, you guys, you don't recognize it if you have good midfielders. Defending is probably one of the best out of all of them. Yeah, it is the best out of all of them. He's a striker, he doesn't come back and defend, but he's like basically Douglas Costa with pace. I don't know why. 78 physical, 78 physical, guys. You know how good that is? Oh my, he's got 91 pace as well. Got good dribbling, got good shot. Oh, he's got 3-star, can bang with his left or right foot. He's high medium work rates, loves staying up top, waiting for a through ball to his speed. He's going to easily, like, one-on-one the keeper, he's easily going to score, going to put it top bins, wherever you want it. Got good finessing, so if you want to, like, curve it around the keeper, got good touch and all that. But, yeah, as I said, he's easily top 3. I don't know what was so good about him. Like, I know what was good about him, but I just don't know, like, you would never think a 76 rated player is like up there with like Costa and stuff like that, like Sturridge, Harry Kane. Like he's better than Harry Kane by a mile, better than Lukaku. Sturridge, haven't really tried him out, couldn't really like say if he's better than Sturridge, but I would actually rather Wilson than Sturridge, even though I haven't used Sturridge that much as FIFA. But just by playing with him, oh, he's so effective. So, for the fourth player, one of the best players, like one of the youngsters who are going to be up there with like Ronaldo and Neymar once he's like older, Rushford, one of the underdogs. I think his first card in FIFA ever. 90 pace, again, a really quick player. 93 shot, a really, really good shot. 80 dribbling, always 79 dribbling, but he's got basically 80 dribbling. Like that's really, really good for a striker. I find dribbling really important because if you need to, like, if there's like a defender in front of you, you can easily like 1-2 of someone or like dribble around them with his pace or like push the ball in front of you and have a good touch. I think that's really important. Again, he's a good shot. Not the best defending, but he's a striker. Passing lacks again. I think all these players passing lack, but again, you don't recognize this in the game. Like as long as you can like pass straight to someone, I don't really find this like a matter. Like Ronaldo, he has like 80 passing, so like, and he's the best card in the game, so I think passing doesn't really matter in a striker. Like passing is still important, but as long as he has like in the 60s somewhere, it should be fine. Physical 65, I don't know why it's that low. In game I find it like around like Batshuayi, then like in the 70s somewhere, but again, you don't recognize some of these stats in the game, but a really effective player. 3-star, not the tallest player, 5'11". He's got high low work rates, doesn't really like coming back, likes staying up top, put one of those hunter cards in and make sure he plays up top, uses pace to an advantage. And yeah, I bought him for 1,100 coins, guys, really cheap. What I love about his card is, right, if you want to build a hybrid like around like a BPL with like a La Liga hybrid, since he's England and plays for Man United, you can get so many strong links of so many different players. It's so easy to build hybrids with. And yeah, he's just such an amazing card, this FIFA. It's his first ever card, and yeah, it was well deserved. And for the last player in this top 5 cheap, underrated, OP players is Gray. Again, I don't know if this is his first ever card on FIFA, but oh, he's so good. Again, he's like Wilson. He's got like 91 pace, but a really, really good physical. 75 physical. How big is he? 5'11". 5'11" and 75 physical is really, really good. 70 dribbling, 74 shot. Again, not the best defending, but he's a striker. I've been saying that for all these players. Strikers don't come back and defend. If they really, really have to, they can, but not as good as the other players on the pitch. 60 pace, doesn't have the best 60 pace, I meant 60 passing. Not the best passing, but again, like you don't recognize these things in the game. Well, for me, you don't. I guess if you don't have the best passing, it kind of lacks in the team, but all these players are so cheap. Like 700 coins, guys. I picked them up for 700 coins. That's like, you can play one game and get that card. You can get one game and you can get this card. You can just verse some random dude, and if you win, you get this card. Like, how good is that? 3-star, 3-star, preferred foot, right foot. Loves to stay up top, doesn't really like coming back, so don't play him with a false 9 or anything like that. Play him up top, maybe play him with like a pair. I find him really good if you play him with like him and Wilson, or like him and Rushford, or him and Musa. Or if you wanted to, what I love about having fast players is you can play one short fast dude and one tall physical slow dude. So like imagine having like Ibra and Aguero. One's fast and one's good at shooting, one's slow and good at shooting. So one wins headers and one like does like all the pace and stuff. I don't know if that was kind of confusing, but hopefully you guys know what I mean. But again, Gray is so OP, so cheap. All these players are really cheap. I recommend all these players, but Gray is just so good. Again, he's like Rushford, his first card on FIFA. I think Wilson's as well. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's Wilson's, but I don't know. They're all really good players, and I recommend all of them to you. Okay guys, so sorry for the quick video. I really wanted to get this video out because I know a lot of people want like strikers, especially mainly the teams these days are just Premier League, like about like, I don't know, 70% of the teams are Premier League, and I found out like it's really, really hard to get coins this FIFA. So I found out like a way, a lot of people have been asking for like cheap strikers. If I had to choose, the best would be Musa, and then Wilson, then Batshuayi, then these two. There's not really a difference in these two, but again, all these players are really good. Like Gray, 700 coins, guys. What's Wilson? Like around there as well, 700 coins. Like Musa's easily the best, but again, all these players are really affected. I recommend you trying all these out. Depends on the way you play. Like you could think Gray or Rushford up top for you, and then like Musa's last. Depends how you play, guys. I recommend all these players being up top more. Maybe Batshuayi you could play in a false 9, but if I had Wilson or Gray, I'd pair them up. So have like a fast player like them and then a slow player like Batshuayi. I found that that's a really, really strong method, and it really works well for you guys. But again, try all these players. They're all cheap. I think the most expensive is Musa, which is 1,000 coins, or Batshuayi. Okay, it's Rushford and Musa, 1,100 coins. So all these players are under 1,100 coins, or 1,000 coins and 100 and under. Okay, that was like a handful to say, but I keep mumbling on. But as I said, guys, these are the best top 5 strikers in the BPL, besides like Zlatan, Aguero, Inform, Sanchez. But besides them three, I think they're probably better than Costa and stuff like that. Besides like Batshuayi is like a mini version. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for the short video. If you like this video and you want to see more squad builders, like with teams, hybrids, top 5 from the Bundesliga, La Liga, defensive players, goalkeepers, make sure you drop a sub, make sure you like and comment what videos you guys want to see, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace!